Is there a world where you could end up fighting Islam Makhachev at 170?
We'll see who is going to be the champ there, but I don't know. It's the fastest way to get the pound for pound, number one. I don't care, so whatever Dana says, so we go for that. Where is the money, I go for that, man. So I like money more.
Не секрет, я собираюсь его переводить, я собираюсь его контролировать, заставлять его устать, навязывать свой стиль боя.
Khamzat Chimaev and Islam Makhachev are in the news again, but this time for problematic reasons. Khamzat's old remarks have come to light where he stated the quickest way to become the #1 pound-for-pound fighter is by defeating Islam. Those words jolted fans once more, reminding them of their previous tensions. Although Khamzat says it's all business, everybody is already speculating whether this might escalate into something bigger.
Is there a world where you could end up fighting Islam Makhachev at 170?
We'll see who is going to be the champ there, but I don't know. It's the fastest way to get the pound for pound, number one.
When Islam Makhachev was questioned regarding the chance of fighting Khamzat in a press conference, he remained respectful. He refused to fuel their previous drama and instead opted to remain calm, and Islam elaborated that he doesn't wish to cause trouble with someone he admires. And although the tension between them has a background, Islam is aware that agitating it doesn't benefit him.
Khamzat Chimaev взял титул в среднем весе. Очень интересно твое мнение о его выступлении, насколько ты был впечатлен этим выступлением. И еще Khamzat еще до этого боя сказал, что самая быстрая дорога на первую строчку pound for pound — это поединок с чемпионом в полусреднем весе. Если ты станешь чемпионом в полусреднем, ты будешь готов принять поединок с Khamzat?
Ну, сейчас, отвечая на этот вопрос, я не хочу открывать двери для всяких разговоров между нашими народами. Но посмотрим, у меня бой впереди тяжелый. Был впечатлен над доминацией. Думаю, он распределял силы, нигде не форсировал, даже в удары не вкладывался. Просто у него была цель стать чемпионом. Я думаю, если захотел бы, форсировал бы, можно было нанести больше ущерба и финишировать. А так удивил, что так легко переводил и столько времени смог контролировать.
The conflict between them first started with a rowdy incident in audience seats, where Khamzat fought with Khabib's cousin Abu Bakr. The brawl shocked the world of MMA as nobody anticipated such pandemonium to erupt at an event. It left an unpleasant spectacle that extended into intense conversation later, and for some time, things had become personal and perilous between both parties. Later, Khabib Nurmagomedov intervened and ended the feud. He addressed both parties and ensured that things were done in a calm manner. The fire was calmed by the influence of Khabib and the beef was squashed. For Team Khabib and Team Khamzat, the drama was over and fighters just moved on. And it tends to resurface whenever Khamzat and Islam are brought up together.
Ассаламу алейкум ва рахматуллахи ва баракатуху. То, что вчера было, да, вот инцидент в Абу-Даби, когда Ислам только выиграл пояс, это вообще никак нас не красит. Ни нас, как команду, ни Абу Бакра, ни Хамзата, ни Ислама, ни одного человека. И на самом деле уже наелись от этого. И в интернет весь кишит, столько людей пишут, звонят. Даже вот Ислама пояс, исторические события даже закинули на второй план. Мы уже собрались с братьями, пообщались, извинились друг другом, обнялись. И, иншаллах, надеюсь, что в дальнейшем мы будем собираться только в хорошем.
Khamzat has been equally adamant that he doesn't hold a grudge. He repeatedly stated that he doesn't care about personal issues, only cash and opportunities. To him, combat is all about earning the largest paychecks and making a career for himself, and that's why he's not afraid to fight anyone, whoever it is. Business is always primary in Khamzat's universe.
I don't care, so whatever Dana says, so we go for that. Where is the money, I go for that, man. So I like money more.
Although fans would love to fantasize about Khamzat versus Islam, the bout does not appear real at the moment. Islam has always maintained that he does not fight friends or close friends. For instance, when Belal Muhammad was welterweight champion, Islam declined to pursue his double champ aspiration because it would involve fighting Belal. He prioritized friendship over legacy, and that indicates battling Khamzat would be against the values of Islam, and most of them assume it will be nothing but a rumor.
I saw this fight. Honestly, Belal don't give him like any chance. Smash him everywhere, and now Belal is a champion, and this guy broke my plans, you know. He will be double champ.
Currently, Islam is focused on his next battle with JDM. He has been stating publicly how he plans to demonstrate total dominance in this match, and his confidence is at an all-time high. Islam has indicated that he's planning to prove a point and leave nobody in doubt. His intention is certain: vanquish JDM and protect his light belt. That objective has directed all of his training and mental preparation going into the bout. Islam
Не секрет, я собираюсь его переводить, я собираюсь его контролировать, заставлять его устать, навязывать свой стиль боя.
also has some strong support in his corner. Dustin Poirier, a fighter who's shared the cage with Islam, publicly stated that he wishes Islam to defeat JDM. He thinks Islam's grappling and dominance are too much to deal with.
Islam, how does he do against JDM?
Islam at any weight does great. At 170 is going to be an adjustment, but Islam, he's going to settle into the 170 weight class fine. JDM is a terror, man. His hands, his ability to go head and body. It's a tough fight for anybody. I think Islam wins at a 170.
Another competitor, Carlos Prates, also had a respect for Islam's ability. Still, there was a warning from Henry Cejudo.
I was thinking Jack Della Maddalena would lose. He got injury, and I was like almost 2 years without fight.
Yeah.
And then he come to different level, bro. He was like gonna be a board fight by points and things like that. But bro, what he did was really good work. He grew up a lot.
Yeah, but
he come a different level.
Yeah, but Islam is a different animal. And if there's one thing that I could say in that fight, Islam Makhachev, he gets on top of you.
Yeah.
He's a blanket, bro. The top control that Islam has in comparison to Belal is completely different.
Khabib himself contributed to the worry, and at the press conference, his worries about Islam's battle with JDM were mentioned. He admired the hardness of JDM and the manner in which he was fearless in attacking. Though Khabib always stands by his friend, this time he could not disguise his nervousness.
Считаю, что Мадалена самый сложный соперник в ислама карьере. Это мое мнение. Ни Чарльз, никто. Ни один из этих бойцов...
И даже не Илья, если бы это бой был бы.
Ну, мое личное мнение, во-первых, Мадалена 2 раза больше, чем Илья.
Сопоставим.
Илья. Он 2 раза больше. Он выше, больше, ноги помощнее, корпус, бокс не хуже. И грэпплинг он возится очень хорошо, если вы смотрели. Ну, для меня, если я например, буду готовить Ислама против Илья или Мадалины, для меня больше будет волновать и волнует Мадалена.
Islam answered Khabib's question with sincerity. He explained the threat lies in JDM being fresh in the division. He hasn't faced anybody else at the top level yet, and getting straight into a title shot makes him unpredictable. Islam is aware that JDM has not been properly tested before, and thus there's no one to compare his skills to. Islam acknowledges that this uncertainty poses a risk to JDM.
А так просто... Почему Хабиб так говорит? Потому что это для нас какой-то новый шаг, новый вес. Перепрыгивать. Ну, мы так не делали раньше, чтобы с нижнего веса наверх перепрыгивать. Потому что по-любому уже другая подготовка, спарринг, партнеры другие. Много чего приходится менять сейчас. И это все так по ходу без...
Islam's camp is also committed. His coach of many years, Javier Mendez, said that this is no cakewalk of a fight by any means. He acknowledged that JDM is a risky challenge and should be treated with utmost respect. That's why their training camp is intense at the moment. They're gearing up for any situation as they know JDM will cause havoc. Javier pointed out explicitly that Islam is not ignoring him whatsoever.
And this is Khabib, and my biggest responsibility is to make sure we get Islam on tip-top shape and ready to do what we think and we believe he will do, and that's win. But it's not going to be easy. And if we make it look easy, it's because we were properly prepared and Jack just happened to give us what we needed. But this is by no means a walkover fight. No means. This is a really, really tough fight.
Fans also had another fear, but Chael Sonnen fast shut it down. Fans feared that Islam's bout with JDM would become a dull disappointment, as Khamzat's bout against Dricus du Plessis did. Chael vehemently disagreed. According to him, Islam always comes to dominate and will not allow the bout to become slow or dull. Chael guaranteed this would be high level and entertaining, and his words made fans hopeful that the lightweight title bout won't be a letdown and will give actual fireworks.
Well, I would have to stop you right there. In what fight has Islam ever taken somebody down and controlled them similar to the way Chimaev did to Dricus? Where have you seen that? Where? And I'm trying to bring the fight to my attention. Islam didn't have a very hard time taking Charles down. With that said, they only hit the ground twice. With that said, the fight was finished, which you all swear you love so much, the finishing of a fight. You swear that you love it, and that one was finished inside about 7.5 minutes. Like, where is it that wrestling got this great resurgence? And when is it that Islam got pulled into the wrestling community?
Later, Javier Mendez provided fans with a further reason to remain energized. He stated Islam could be a 2 or even 3 division champion. His skill set is that great, and he's just improving with every bout. While folks were connecting this chit-chat with Khamzat, instead, Islam's team was looking at Ilia Topuria as a future test.
There's been quite a few champs now in the UFC, but we still have yet to see the trifecta, the champ. Islam Makhachev. Is that the guy who's got the best opportunity, the most skills to potentially hold that sentiment?
Yeah, I would say, yeah, he has that. He has that potential to definitely trifecta, definitely 100%. He has that ability, and he has the mindset, he has the work ethic. He can definitely do that if that's his desire, and the UFC allows him to go there. So yes, I can see that happening.
That's when Islam himself acknowledged the truth. At a press conference, he announced that his team is actually looking for a battle with Ilia Topuria. Topuria has been increasing quickly and gaining plenty of attention. For Islam, fighting Ilia would be another opportunity to show that he is the pound-for-pound greatest. This bout is what the team is looking forward to because it's a different type of challenge. Although it's a long way, the possibility of Islam versus Topuria is something which has already got people talking all over the globe. Ilia Topuria has his own test in Arman Tsarukyan for now, and Islam has JDM in store. But rumors are surfacing that if both men emerge victorious, a gigantic super fight may be in the works. That fight might even take place at the White House event. Picture Islam, the lightweight champion, facing Ilia, the featherweight sensation, in front of everyone. If everything works out, fans may see something unforgettable in the very near future.
If he beat me, he's gonna be on the same level as Islam. He gotta beat like someone like me, you know, who can wrestle. He just had easy fights on his career, you know. He beat legit fighters, but not on their prime. If he met Volkanovski 4 years ago, Volkanovski just eat him.
One thing remains to be answered: will we ever get to see Islam face Khamzat, or will it continue to remain just gossip? Stay tuned, subscribe, and don't miss what's next in this crazy UFC ride.